if I told you one smart investment strategy could save you hundreds of thousands, even millions in taxes as a commercial real estate investor? Well, in today's video, I'm going to be breaking down the most powerful tax saving strategy in commercial real estate, which is none other than cost segregation and bonus depreciation. We're going to talk about what this is, how you can leverage it, and what are the top commercial real estate asset classes that give you the highest ROI from this strategy. Now, whether you're an experienced syndicator or you're a first-time limited partner, you're somebody that's looking to invest in commercial real estate, not just for the cash flow and the appreciation, but also for the tax benefits, this is going to be a game changer for you to understand. So let's dive in. What's going on, wise investors? Welcome to another video. Let's kick it off with a quick breakdown on what is cost segregation. Now, cost segregation is a tax planning strategy that lets you accelerate depreciation by reclassifying parts of a property into shorter depreciation schedules. Things like a 5, a 7, a 15-year depreciation schedule instead of the usual 27.5 or 39 years. Now, you can depreciate things like flooring, cabinets, lighting, parking lots, landscaping, so much more. I mean, literally all the way down to the nails and the screws used in your building. And what does this mean for you? Well, that means faster write-offs, lower taxable income, and of course, higher cash flow. So let's talk about what is bonus depreciation and the difference, because this is where you could really pour some rocket fuel on your investment strategy. Bonus depreciation allows you to immediately deduct a percentage of those reclassified assets in the first year you buy the property, which is absolutely massive for playing the tax game at the highest level when you're a real estate investor and you have a lot of taxable income. And as of 2025, bonus depreciation right now is at 40%. It's been getting phased out 20% each year, down from 100%. But there is a push to bring it back under the Trump administration to 100%. And this is under Trump's proposed big, beautiful bill. And if passed, that means even more upfront tax benefits for commercial real estate investors like you and me. So now that you understand what cost segregation studies are and how they can be leveraged through bonus depreciation, understanding the tax codes, which of course I would always recommend you talk with your tax attorney, a CPA, right? That can help you understand based on your specific tax situation, how to best leverage this strategy. But that being said, let's dive into the good stuff. Which commercial property types give you the biggest bonus depreciation benefits? Well, here's the breakdown from the most to the least powerful, starting with number one, car washes and gas stations. Yeah, you heard that right. This is up to 100% of the assets qualify, which includes things like machinery, canopies, plumbing, even your point of sale systems, which is the fastest and biggest way to get deductions in a commercial real estate asset with car washes and gas stations. Number two is mobile home parks. 78 to 80% of these assets qualify, which is even better if the homes are owned by the park owner themselves. So instead of just owning the pads and having the tenants own the mobile homes, if you own the mobile homes themselves, that's going to pass on additional benefits as well. And you can, depreciate infrastructure like roads, even utilities, which offer massive bonus depreciation. That's a strategy that you're going to want to look into. The next is hotels and hospitality. With how these assets operate, being that I have been a hotel owner, I have found ways that through FF&E, right, which is furniture, fixtures, and equipment, you can definitely get extensive tax benefits with depreciation. You've got pools, you've got gyms, landscaping even qualifies. And this is great, right? Because you can get that huge first year depreciation from a proper cost segregation study. Now you got things like in number 4, garden style multifamily. Strong benefits from in-unit assets. You got appliances, you got flooring, right? Even bonuses like landscaping and parking structures allow you to depreciate when it comes to a 15-year schedule on those particular assets. A lot of other benefits that you're going to want to talk with your CPA about. But again, multifamily garden style, or really just multifamily assets in general, can be great coming in at number 4. Now, number 5, another asset class that I love investing in and have done multiple cost seg studies on, have been retail strip centers or just shopping centers, right? Especially valuable with large parking lots. So my 80,000 square foot shopping center, I got a lot more in my cost segregation study on the tax benefit side than my little neighborhood, strip center that has a very small footprint and a much smaller parking lot. But still great because they've got things like signage, HVAC, interior build outs. Those are all things that can help boost depreciation. Coming in at number 6, medical office and general office, another asset class that I've owned and have taken some great benefits from on my medical office buildings. And these offer kind of a mid-range benefit, not the best, but definitely not the worst. And you can still, use things for FF&E, partitions, lighting systems, again, parking lots, things along those lines, making this a great asset coming in at number 6. Number 7 is industrial and self-storage. Now, probably one of the lower and least beneficial assets when it comes to cost segregation and bonus depreciation. 18 to 20% of the assets generally, again, give or take, talk with your CPA about this. And again, great cost segregation study companies, ones that have been around for a long time and done many cost segregation studies across all different assets, are going to know the best way to navigate and take you right up to the line without crossing it, right? Legally doing this is, of course, the most important thing so you don't get yourself in trouble, but understanding where the boundaries are and how far you can push them ethically and legally is important. So aligning with the right cost segregation company is definitely going to be a benefit and an advantage to you. But back to the industrial and self-storage, right? You've got cold storage, the racking in those assets. Automation systems can also be something that you can look into cost segregating and depreciating. So again, some overall great benefits when it comes to these asset classes, and ranking them from best to worst. Let's be honest. If you can get any kind of these benefits in any asset class, you're winning, right? So just understanding where these may fall on the list and how it may apply to you based on your tax situation and where you may want to invest to offset that or play that game at a much higher level, some things to take into account, and hopefully this video helps. Now, why this matters in 2025 is bonus depreciation is phasing out. The current rate, as I mentioned earlier, is 40%, but if the proposed bill passes, we could go back to 100%, creating a limited time opportunity that you want to take full advantage of. Cost segregation studies are an investment. These are things that can actually add benefit and value to you, keeping more money in your pocket that you can go deploy into other areas that generate return. But when done right, and you do these with the right company, with the right strategy, yes, they cost a little bit of money, but of course, they pay for themselves many times over. And the government wants you to invest money. This is a way to incentivize investment. And so these tax benefits exist to fuel growth, to create jobs, to stimulate local, state, regional economies, right? So learn the system and make sure that you are playing this game to the leverage and the full benefits that you can extract out of it by doing it the right way. So here's what I recommend. Get a cost segregation study on every property you buy, because depending on when you buy these things, timing your purchases strategically, if bonus depreciation returns, can be extremely valuable to you, your tax situation, and overall how you invest going forward. So definitely work with a CPA who understands commercial real estate tax law, that has worked with cost segregation studies before, right? Target high depreciation asset classes if you want faster ROI. Some of those that we mentioned on the list. And again, there's a lot of subcategories of commercial real estate asset classes that of course still qualify and that you can gain the benefits from, but just educate yourself. And if you're a syndicator, right, educating your LP investors on how these tax benefits flow and can help them as well can be a great way to raising capital for your deals. We talk a lot about this inside the Wise Investor Collective and how you can leverage a lot of these strategies to not only build your own wealth, but to help others build theirs. So if you're serious about maximizing returns as a commercial real estate investor, this isn't an optional strategy. This is a necessary and an essential strategy that you should be leveraging to the fullest of your abilities. So if you want help implementing these tax strategies, definitely reach out to your CPA. If you want to join our free Real Estate Wise Investor Network Facebook group, you can check out more information there. Or if you want to be a part of the Wise Investor Collective Mastermind or learn more about my one-on-one coaching, you can check those down in the links below. But if you enjoyed this video, be sure to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel for more commercial real estate wealth building insights, news, and of course, strategies. And if you have a question or a comment, be sure to drop those down below as well. Again, we don't want to just work for money. We want to make our money work harder for us. Hopefully you got some value out of this video. Until next one, keep investing in yourself and your wealth on your march to $1 million and beyond. Cheers.